What is up, guys? Welcome to the channel. As you can see, we have an all-new fun-filled, power-packed show in line for all of you. But before we get started, take a moment, hit that subscribe button. We stream and upload a new show like this every week. And if you have the bell on, you'll be notified the moment we go live. Well, I'm excited to get this show started for all of you. So as always, sit back, relax, and enjoy Fat Guy Radio Show.
Fat Guy Radio Show. We'll make you laugh or depress the hell out of you. But you won't know until you listen. Fat Guy Radio Show with Corey Blaze.
Tall Tommy here, and boy do I have a deal for you. You are lucky to have met me today. There's this thing called the internet. I know, it was new to me too. You can buy things off this thing called the internet. One place that I found the best place to buy is the Fat Guy Radio Show swag merch store. Look, deals on top of deals on top of deals on top of deals. They've got deals toppling deals. They can barely keep up with how fast the swag store sells out. If I were you, and I'm glad you are, shop the Fat Guy Radio Show swag merch store today. What are you waiting for? A seam down the middle of a political divide? Get over to fatguyradioshow.com/store right now. You won't believe how much power you get from supporting by shopping. The Fat Guy Radio Show swag merch store. Designed so hot you'll need a pot holder. I think they have those too.
Skinny people. Fat people already know they're fat. So stop reminding us. Fat Guy Radio Show with Corey Blaze.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Fat Guy Radio Show. I look really, really shiny because I moisturized before the show.
I love it.
Got to stay looking young. Looking young, definitely different from feeling young.
But I feel on youngs all the time. Well, anything over 25.
Yeah, I was wondering how you're going to quantify that. Nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, it's another Fat Guy Radio Show coming at you today. I'm scrolling through the Instagram as I do while I'm riding a light rail into work here, and I came across an article from our friends at ABC 15. And I'm confused. You know my relationship and understanding with the dollar stores. I don't get them. I don't get them. So ABC 15 on their Instagram posted, Family Dollar plans to slash prices. So are they going to go like Family 50 cent? I mean, what? Isn't everything already $1 in there?
No, Corey. No.
I don't like your condescending tone already. Here it comes. I can just smell it.
Well, the only true 99 cent only store was the store that called themselves 99 cents only.
Okay.
Where everything in there costs 99 cents. But after the pandemic, they didn't change the name of their store, but they started charging people $1.25. So it was the $1.25 store.
So
I gotta write that down. That was pretty good.
It's a $1.25 store, so it's not a 99 cent store, and they probably didn't change the sign because a $1.25 store just doesn't roll off the lips. But it's
it kind of does though.
It's still confusing to me. I just can't. I don't understand. How can you?
Well, there's more going on here, but because of the 99 cents and them not wanting to be held to the 99 cents, a lot of stores put the name dollar, but they didn't say they were a dollar store, because there were dollar stores where things cost more than 99 cents but were only $1.
Right.
Now you have stores that have dollar in them, but they sell items that cost way more than $1. But they want you to think of like, okay, hey, they give you these beautiful imageries. I'm gonna give you some stores. All right, you have Family Dollar, which says, hey, we're not a dollar store, but all your dollars are ours because we're family.
So they greedy family.
Exactly. Then you have the Dollar General.
Oh.
And the Dollar General was saying, hey, we want your dollars. to join our army of dollars. So just go ahead and give us your dollars. So there's a lot of things in there in the Dollar General. I can go to Dollar General right now. They sell like electronics. They ain't selling electronics for $1. They're selling them for like $5, $10, $15. Like you can buy chargers for like $5.
So their prices are generally around $1.
In the sense that everything costs dollars.
Okay. AK-47 off the live stream, of course, says, because you were bougie and would never step foot inside a dollar store.
Yeah, she can be quiet.
I have stepped foot in a dollar store. I was asking for directions, but the thing that I'm trying to say is that it's just I don't get it. It's a scam. It's a trick. Nothing in there is of quality. Nothing that you buy from. Go show me one thing that you bought from a dollar store 2 years ago that you still have that is fully operational. One thing. You know this is an audio medium, right?
If they want to see, they got to go to Facebook or YouTube. No, ladies and gentlemen, I'm holding up the little jot pad. It's like an Etch-a-Sketch type of thing where you can like scribble on it, and like there's a little button where you can erase it, and you can ultimately use it over and over again. It's a little jot pad. Cost me $1 at the Dollar Tree, and I actually bought this 6 years ago.
Wow. AK-47 chiming in. She says, my mom told a baby that was crying in the 99-cent store, 99-cent only store.
See, she knew what it is.
Her mom said, I know, baby, I want to cry too, because ain't nothing here 99 cents.
Because it's $1.25 now.
See, it's just look, just say that you are a cheap store, or I mean, you use the word dollar. I expect to go in and everything. Aren't there stores that everything is literally $1?
Yes, those are called dollar stores, and they literally say on them dollar store. That's where they get you, Corey. They're putting the word dollar in their name, but they're not saying and specifying that they are a dollar store. They are a store with dollar in the name.
It's false advertisement.
It is. It gets caught on your psyche. You're so conditioned to hear dollar store, and you hear dollar and you think it's $1.
Everything's a dollar.
Yes, but it's not when you go to these stores, because they are tricking you.
Now, see, I have AK-47 surprisingly been to a dollar store, and when I went into this dollar store, I picked up a whole lot of little things. It was when I was working at the homeless shelter, and we were doing like an arts and crafty typey thing. And I had like a little small budget, and they suggested that I try the dollar store. I went to the dollar store. I bought all these little things, put them in the little green little cart. And when I got up to the checkout counter, the lady she didn't really scan anything. She was just counting, and she put like 15 items plus $1, and the total came out to 15 items, $1 per dollar, and whatever the tax was. So it was like change back on, a $17 bill, because everything was literally $1.
You know what the dollar stores I used to like?
The ones that are topless?
No, the ones that their prices weren't literally $1. They were quite under. So that when they added the taxes, it came out to dollars. So you never paid over.
Now,
it was like
smart.
Even all the time.
That's smart. That's good business. Those don't exist anymore, do they?
They don't, because people realize they get more money if they put the taxes on there.
It's a scam. So I don't know how ABC 15 is like. It was not a scam. It's just it's a sleight of hand. I don't know how Family Dollar, as being reported by our friends at ABC 15, are going to slash prices. Here's what I'm thinking. They prop Family Dollar, and I'm not blaming ABC 15. I'm really trying to, be friends with them. What I think the Family Dollar is doing is that they put out a press release that we're going to slash prices. But in actuality, all they're doing is just reverting back to the prices that they were before they decided to get into the inflation game.
Maybe.
Maybe. They're just going back to regular prices, but they are marketing it as slashing prices when what they're actually doing is returning to the prices that they had 3 years ago.
But in the sense of the word, isn't that still a price slash?
It's a price slash to the current price, but no one is going to dig as deep as I am because I got 5 head going on over here. I realize that they are not doing anything. It's not going to affect their bottom line. It's just it's literally just changing the prices back to what they were before the pandemic and the supply chain issues.
Well, it is going to affect their bottom line.
Yeah, they won't be able to gouge people for a 99-cent pack of 6 pencils.
Well, that's only like 50 cents.
So they slashed that price, so now it's 75 cents. I think that there's something more, but I think that there is something behind it that's nothing behind it, if that even makes sense.
No, it makes sense. They're going back to the regular prices, but that does affect the bottom line because everyone's prices are up because they realize, Corey, you just reminded me of a conversation I had about price gouging. These fast food restaurants have been giving less and less, but charging more and more. The fries have came down.
Yep.
The drink sizes have shrunk.
Yep.
Like, the only thing that stays the same is the burgers.
Nope, I disagree. I've argued before on the show that the Whopper is not the same size, and I believe the Big Mac is not as big as it was before.
Burger King, I had a Burger King burger today, and I was like, yo, this is a lot of burger.
I don't think so, man. I used to be able to hold a Whopper with 2 hands. Now I just hold it with 1.
I've always been able to hold them with 1, but
well, you got big ass hands.
Visual. Get the video. Go to our YouTube.
You got to, people. We're not going to break it down for you.
No, we're not.
Even though 92% of our audience is audio. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We understand.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
But
clean it up in post. I agree with you. Everything is getting smaller. Here's the thing. Supply chain demands hit everything across the country, across the globe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yet, soda remained the same. You were still getting 79-cent slurp or 79-cent big gulps all day, every day.
It's because they buy those things in bulk and they don't go bad, and then they because you just have to dilute the concentration.
So that means that soda syrup stays fresh for 3 years. That's insane.
It does.
That just proves to you it's not even real. It's not even real substance.
It's not. All you're doing is just carbonating it. Yeah, it's that's
disgusting. I thought about that the other day. Price of soda never fluctuated, never changed. It's always been the same. How come gas prices didn't affect the 79-cent big gulp at the K of the Circle?
Because no one's going in there to buy 79 cents big gulps anymore. So they keep the prices the same just to see if they can get people to buy as much more. But all it is just literally it's a free advertisement for the cesspool, which is it's the crackhead water cooler.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It's a crackhead water cooler. I haven't been in a Circle K prior to the pandemic in probably 5 years. I have no reason to go in the Circle K. Only reason why I went before is that I'd go in there to, I don't know, get crack. I have no idea. Thing is, I'm always confused about the dollar store. I'll never be able to put my finger on it, nor will I ever try to put my finger on it. But I just thought it was really interesting that Family Dollar announced that they were going to be slashing their prices. And I'm like, there's not really a slash. It's the argument that I've always had, that companies put sale on something that's really not a sale, and they just inflate the MSRP price, and it's all business. Here's one thing you can take home to your kids, folks. In the Fat Guy Radio Show swag store, we don't have any of that sales type of crap. If it's marked for sale, trust me, it's coming out of our pocket. That price difference is totally coming out of our pocket. So buy more. I got no really good way to get into this, so I'm just gonna hit the button.
Buy more.
Yeah. It's the Fat Guy. Show. We got the Fat Guy Radio Show. It's the Fat Guy Radio Show. Hey, America, you wanna laugh? How about you get down with the Fat Guy? Yes, we got Corey, he's bougie, yeah. And we got DJ, he never does anything. And then DA, he's lazy. And little D, yo, he's crazy. Put them together, they are fun. Here we come again with the Fat Guy Radio Show. Run it. Radio Show. Radio Show. Radio Show. It's the Fat Guy Radio Show. We got the Fat Guy Radio Show. It's the Fat Guy Radio Show. It's the Fat Guy Radio Show. It's a radio show, not a podcast. Oh, Fat Guy. Boom. Let's go.
Live from Arizona, USA, and broadcasting over 79 countries with more than 1 million downloads worldwide, heard by the best fatnatics. This is Fat Guy Radio Show, home of Arizona's Hot Talk Radio. I'm joined by Daniel D.T. Taylor right there.
What's good?
And I am your host, Corey Blaze. Fat Guy Radio Show is an interactive show. We welcome your comments on our live stream or tweet us your comments to @FatGuyRadioShow. Use hashtag Fat Guy Radio Show, all one word. We may read them on the air. You're welcome to slide in our DMs before, during, or after the show as well. Follow Fat Guy Radio Show on all popular social media. And today's show is brought to you by our swag merch store. I don't know if I just had a stroke, but I swear I read that and it said swag bookstore. There's a good chance it's a stroke. Back online at fatguyradioshow.com/store, featuring the It's Us shirts. Wear us on your boobs or pecs. The design of these shirts allow our faces to rest right in the middle of your chest, right in the Great Divide. By sporting the It's Us line of shirts, people will not only question who the person is on your shirt, but they'll also be staring at your boobs or your pecs. It's no longer Iraq, it's your rack with our faces. Collect all four, and rumor has it, if your rack is nice enough, Little D's character will actually turn around and motorboat you, boobs or pecs. Shop our swag store today at fatguyradioshow.com/store or through any of our social media links. Fat Guy Radio Show swag merch store open now at fatguyradioshow.com/store. The Little D character does not animate. We said that because he's a horn dog and it's a lame excuse to sell his shirt. Void where prohibited. Fat Guy Radio Show swag store. fatguyradioshow.com/swag. Or Fat Guy Radio. What is it? fatguyradioshow.com/store. Jeez.
Store.
These lips. All right. Well. Hell. Welcome to the show, everyone. Once again, thank you for joining us on our live stream. Just gonna go ahead and push that button right there. Dead in it. Knock it off the edge. Sad news out of England. The Queen Mum has died at the age of 9,600 years old. God rest Queen Mum.
Who's that?
Oh, England's Beyonce.
Meghan Markle?
No, see, Beyonce is considered like American royalty, so the Queen Mum is literal English royalty, and she passed away today at the age of 96.
Okay. Why are we reporting this?
We have 2 or 3 people that listen to the show in England.
Oh, okay.
And it's a hashtag. All right, well, welcome to the show. We'll move on.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, do you think people are like, oh, hey, President so-and-so died?
Yes. Yes.
Not really.
Yes, they do.
They really care? They care that much?
I know that there's a whole lot of people in England that are probably wishing for a president to
That's different. That's different.
Why am I so greasy right now? It's insane. I feel like I'm like...
You had chicken last night, that's why.
Hit in the face with
tell.
some chicken. I didn't. I took a bath or shower before I got here.
Oh, so what you're telling me is on all the other shows, you a dirty butter trucker.
Oh, I am telling you right now, there have been some times where I've snuck in the back entrance, no pun intended, the back entrance of this building because of the funkified funk that will probably be emitting out of my pores. I mean, I have no reason to take care of myself right now. There is nothing else going on in my life but this show. That's it. The diorama is done.
So do a new diarrhea.
I'm already in plans to do a new do.
A new do.
Already in plans to new do. I can't even.
You gonna new do some doo doo?
I can't even spoke real well tonight. I'm already in plans for a new do. The match game set.
Ooh.
But I'm not like.
Wait, are you going the original 1970?
Old orange shag carpet 1970s Ray. I can't remember the name, the host of the name. The original set, not
Richard Karn.
Richard Karn was.
What's his name? Richard Karn's the dude who plays in Home Improvement, but was also the host
of Family Feud. But no,
I'm thinking the dude that kisses everybody.
No,
nice to meet you.
That's
nice to see you.
Who is that? That's he was a Family Feud guy. But no, it's another guy. But I'm thinking about redoing but other than that, I've got nothing going on in my life until next month because there's no inflated orange bouncing anywhere in this in the.
I mean, it's coming up pretty soon though.
I know, and I can't wait. I've been bored out of my mind.
Well, the inflated pig carcasses started.
Yeah, but I don't like the shape of those pig carcasses. They remind me of Arnold.
You know? Instead of chicharrones.
Yeah.
You can't eat pork.
I like my pig carcasses round and orange with bumps on them. And I like
that's not pig.
And I like them fondled by people with the last name Booker.
Yeah, that's not a pig carcass, just so you know.
What it is?
It's leather. It's,
so I like the bouncing moo.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna say you like your pig skins in various shapes and sizes, crackled with a little bit of black pepper on it.
Oh.
Don't sit here and say you ain't never ate no pork rinds. You you tore up the chicharrones.
Dude, I'm fat. Of course I've had pork rinds, but I'm not telling you that I would not right now go out and purchase them. I think that they are just vapid little things. My Grandma Blaze, God rest her soul, used to make homemade pork rinds. And she called it crackling.
Yes, that's what it is.
She made it
crackling, and it's off the crack-a-lackin'.
It is crack-a-lackin'. And you know what? You always got to feed the kraken.
Exactly. You got to feed the kraken crackling, so when he cracking, he cracks.
She had a big old huge iron cast steel pot that's set on the open flame fired stove of the Matthew Henson Projects. And when I knew she was
fire stove.
It was just a regular stove. It just had a flame. Nowadays flames are like
open flame fire stove. Not to be confused with the open flame electronic stove.
Yeah.
Or the closed electronic flame stove. I'm confused here.
No, you don't have to be confused because
I feel like it was pretty redundant.
It was very redundant. Stoves back in the day didn't have all the protective covers that stoves of today have.
No, I get that part.
But yes, my comment was very, very, very redundant. It was basically
an open flame fire stove.
Open flame fire burning orange red stove.
burning orange red stove.
That's exactly what it is. And Grandma had a big old huge cast iron pot that she always needed help getting on the stove. And when I saw that big block of lard come out, I knew it was going to be on and cracking.
It was on and cracking.
I knew that was exactly what was going to happen, and everybody was going to be eating those. And she'd get there, and she Grandma was also old school. She got this big old huge pot of hot lava grease. And she just putting the fingers in it and, dipping a finger in it, tasting it, make sure it's good. Grandma didn't care. Grandma, I don't know. She was half human. I swear she was half human. Just in there, just pot all hot and everything. She's just picking it up with her bare hands, telling us to move.
Get out the way.
Don't stand behind me. You know, retch around there and hand me that towel.
Right, because if you were standing behind her and she turned around, you might just end up burning your feet off like that Anthony Hamilton dude who what? Because I actually knew someone who stood too close to his grandma when she was making crackling, and she turned around and he was right there, scared her, and the grease fell all over his face, and then he wrote a song, "Kissed by a Rose."
Oh, I've been kissed by, and he married a model with very, very long legs.
Yeah, and he was on the Masked Singer, but couldn't sing.
Rose. Well, it's hard to sing with a mask, huh? But nevertheless, ladies.
His name was Tom Brady, by the way.
Yes, that's exactly what his name was, Tom Brady. What definitely was not Seal.
Why are we bringing polar animals into this?
Because we were talking about crackling a few minutes ago. Listen, this is how the Fat Guy Radio Show goes. We went from sports. We went from boredom to sports to food to Seal.
Okay.
You're welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
I see what you. I seal what you're seeing right now.
All right, so we're up on a break here. We're gonna take a quick break right here, and on the other side of this, I got a Reddit post that I came across, and I don't normally bring things from Reddit, but I got a Reddit post that, you know, DA was famous for bringing them to the show. Am I the a-hole?
Yes,
And
I like those.
And I have a am I an a-hole type of situation that I can see going both ways in a way. And we'll talk about it on the other side of this. This is Fat Guy Radio Show on FatGuyRadioShow.com, podcast radio show on your AM, FM, internet dial, which doesn't even exist.
I have one of those.
Yes, you do. Dial it in to us. We'll be right back.
Corey, you know, I do my makeup every single show day on Thursdays, but people won't see us if they don't know where to go. They can go to YouTube and like, comment, and subscribe to my beautiful face.
It's not just your face, it's all of our faces. My face is there, D-Tay's face is there, Little D's face is sometimes there.
Well, sometimes, yeah, he's on that N-word time.
But you're absolutely right, DA. We go through a lot to look good on our live stream. So we like to invite everyone to catch us out on our live stream. And the one greatest thing about the live stream is that people can interact with us.
I mean, they can comment live time and then they'll be on the show.
And become part of the show.
Can I say like, comment, and subscribe again?
Say like, comment, and subscribe again.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Again. Our show streams live on Facebook on Thursdays at 7 p.m. And then you can watch us the next day on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/FatGuyRadioShow. It's amazing. Only thing about that on YouTube the next day, you can comment, but it won't be on the show.
I mean, but we'll see it because we watch me all the time on the playbacks.
Well, I'm on the show too, DA.
I usually skip forward.
Where do you think AK-47, Lady K, Martha Moo, and all those guys and gals get their fame from?
Me?
No commenting on our live stream, do you?
Oh, live on Bookface.
Live on Facebook, Thursdays at 7 p.m.
What time again?
7
p.m.
Pacific Standard Time.
I'll see you there, maybe.
You have to be there, DA. You're part of the show.
Oh, yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Hey, this ain't Afterburn.
No, that was the last commercial.
Oh.
Sometimes we're funny, sometimes we suck.
Back to the fun and folly. It's Fat Guy Radio Show with Corey Blaze.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this portion of the show is brought to you by our friends at Walmart. I just did my Walmart shopping. I got myself a kielbasa, and I'm gonna make it in some pasta. And oh, by the way, at Walmart they had chicken boobies on sale, chicken breast on sale, and I bought a big old slab of chicken, motorboat and chicken breast from Walmart. They're probably not going to be very appreciative of this commercial, but I bought a big old huge thing of chicken breast, and I can't tell you how many. I was inventing ways to cook them chicken breastises. I ate on them chicken breastises from Walmart for a good week. It was boiled, fried, sauteed with eggs, with peppers. I got frozen pepper. I love doing my Walmart grocery shopping through a Walmart banner on FatGuyRadioShow.com. I really do. I also order all of my home fragrances, my Febrezes and my Airwick oils, all through the Walmart banner on FatGuyRadioShow.com, and you should do the same.
I think it's called Febreze.
Febreze. At FatGuyRadioShow.com, click the Walmart banner, and we thank you. During the break, I had a self-reflection moment. I wish I had dimples.
Why?
Because people with dimples are sexy. I don't have dimples, or maybe I do, and it's just they're stuck under all this fat.
I don't think that's how it works. I don't think your fat rolls over and fills in your dimples. It's not like a lake or anything where just like your fat's like, oh yeah, let's just go ahead and just fill in this fat little lake. Cause
did you just call me lake face?
Well, it's better than call you crater face first and foremost. But I don't think if you had craters on your face that your fat would like fill it in. Because I seen fat people with like bad crater faces, and I seen fat people with dimples. So either you got them or you don't.
Now I'm jealous. There's fat people with dimples.
Yes, there is.
That's not
also,
fair.
You do have dimples on your ass.
I was about to say dimples on my ass don't count.
Why not? They dimples. They somewhere.
AK-47 off the live stream. How the hell are dimples deformities? They're physical deformity. Dude, dimples are gorgeous on people. People that smile and they got them dimples, or if you got really good dimples, you know how you extra hot when you don't smile and you still got a dimple. I want a dimple, and I want a hole in my face. That's not my mouth.
You got two. It's your nose.
I was just thinking of that during the show.
They're not your mouth. You got two more than your eyes, but they have a slight protective layer.
Just a little protect. That's wearing away too. But it's like I don't know. During the break, I was just looking at myself in the video monitor, and I was like, I wish I had dimples. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. Just a little sidebar there. Okay. Am I the a-hole off of Reddit? Yes, I am. Okay, so this is a very interesting situation, and I'm going to lay it out for as much. It's not very often that Am I an a-hole makes it to Newsweek, but this particular one made it to Newsweek because on Reddit, a father was getting slammed from questioning the cost of a colossal mess his daughter made at a church. Okay, so basically, this man, this father, went to an event at a church.
Okay.
And his 8-year-old daughter and her friend basically effed up the church real good, where they flooded 3 toilets. They put a bottle of hand sanitizer in a urinal, and one of them smeared poop with a finger on the toilet. So the father, knowing and discovering that all this happened, told the church that, okay, fine, I'm sorry that this happened. I will cover the cost of the damages. Okay. Something that a responsible parent would typically do. You know, you cover the cost of the damages, and then you beat the dog crap out your kids when no one's looking.
Okay.
You know, so the dad offers the church to pay for the damages. 4 days later, he finally hears from the church on the damages, and they gave him a $500 bill for the 3 clogged toilets, the bottle of hand sanitizer in the urinal, and the smeared poop. Basically $500 for the cleanup cost. And the father took to Reddit and was upset that he thought it was a little bit too much money for a cleanup project that he says could have been taken care of by that would have taken an hour, a set of kitchen tongs, and a Clorox wipe to clean up the mess. And people are coming at him on Reddit because they're saying you are responsible for any damages that your child causes, no matter what the cost is. And people are defending the fact that it's a church.
Okay.
And then also there are people that are coming at him over the fact that, or coming at the church over the fact that, look, you opened up your church for this event. You should have already known that there was probably going to be some type of havoc. You know, there's always some type of damages when you open up your facilities for use for something that is not necessarily facilitated by your church.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was the argument.
Some kind of in-case insurance.
All the time. You know what I mean? And churches do it all the time. Churches open up their parts of their facilities for schools, and schools do it as well. Schools open up their cafeterias on Sundays for churches to go in. And churches do things during the week, you know, meetings and rehearsals and stuff like that. That's not necessarily part of the church, but they open up their buildings for these events, and there has to be some type of incremental damage expected. You know, yes, this little girl and her friend clearly are some hellions, and they were in the right place. They need to be. What little girl and her friend clogs toilets? What little girl clogs a toilet and smears poop with her finger? Something's wrong with this little girl. I'm glad she was at the church. They're probably not going to be welcome back after all of this. So what say you? Given this situation, is he the a-hole for complaining about the amount of money that the church wants to charge him to clean up his daughter's colossal mess?
So, if I am to be paying for the damages,
yes,
there needs to be an itemized bill.
Ha. That's very interesting that you bring that up, because he asked for that. He says, I politely asked for a breakdown of the charges and how they came about that figure. And he claims that the church started to threaten him. He said the first threat came in the way of, we will review past footage and see if more damage was done previously, and your costs may go up if you don't settle now. Then the church hit him again with the second threat was, pay or we will have to exclude scouts, that was the event, from meeting at the church in the future. So it seems like the church got a little bit of an agenda if those threats are true.
Yeah, because if the damages came from, if the cleaning job came from some members of the church and they're doing it by themselves,
Sister Watermelon,
and they had to replace certain things, and yeah, you'll have receipts for what you replace and everything. And then if you want to throw like a couple $100 on there, like, and when I say a couple hundred, like one, maybe two at the most for labor, then cool, that's fine. But if you're getting a cleaning service or you have plumbers come out and everything, those should be itemized bills that I should be able to have privy to. For me to just take your word of mouth, this is how much it cost us. Okay, cool. How do you come to that number? I don't think he's wrong for that.
No,
I don't think he's wrong. He is not. I don't believe he's saying I shouldn't pay.
No, I don't think he's saying that either.
But he's saying, hey, this seems like a little excessive. Can you give me an itemized bill? Like, and if they're able to prove that, then by all means, I'll pay the $5, whatever.
I kind of think that, and this is me taking it for face value as you are, $500 is a relatively small amount.
It is
because you have to
small.
realize that. Just think, each toilet, if needing to be replaced, what's the word that I'm looking for? A enterprise-sized toilet that they put in commercial buildings as a church, those could easily very well be $500 a piece, just one. And
I get that,
this little heifer clogged up 3.
And that's what I'm saying. So she clogged up 3. So if it's $500, that means it's from a plumber. So you should be easily able to say, oh, the plumber had to come in and unclog these. That cost us like $150 per toilet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You should be able to easily just, boom, here's how much the plumber bill cost.
I don't think that's needed from the church. This dude's daughter effed up the church. And if they would have told him $1,000, he should have paid it and then beat the hell out of his daughter.
Okay.
He shouldn't have to. They shouldn't owe him a breakdown of the charges.
Why not?
Because he admits that his daughter did the damage. Whatever the church says it is, it is. And I don't think 500 is that much.
Even if the church decided they want to take him to court, they're still going to have to provide something to him. So why can't you just, if you're going to say, oh, I should just take your word for it? I'm sorry, I wasn't here for a church event. I'm not leaving here I'm not paying on faith. I need to see that bill. So you tell me how much it actually is, and I'll pay that. Like if it was a legit $500, why are they coming back with threats?
That's true.
And that's what makes this eerie.
Yeah.
Because if I'm like, hey Corey, I know I messed up your house, and you're like, oh bro, I had to replace my fridge. It cost me like $700. It cost me $2,000. Okay, cool. Can I see the receipt for it? Yeah, boom. Look, right there, $2,000. Cool. I'm so sorry. I'm going to take a picture of this receipt, and I'm going to go ahead and just pay that off to you. That way I have that I put this on there. Maybe he's also asking for it out of my bill because it's a donation to the church, and he wants to get it as a tax write-off. All right? But he needs to have an itemized lease.
Too. Now, here's the thing that... Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Continue.
No, I'm just saying, if you have nothing to hide, and you're supposed to be the church... God's house. You're supposed to be the example. You're supposed to love thy neighbor. You're supposed to be honest in all your doings. I believe that's in the Bible. It said be honest in all you do.
I don't know where that is, but I'm going to go with you.
I believe it's in the book of Jobs.
It's not in the book of Jobs.
It's in the book of Jobs.
Oh, yeah, the book of Jobs. That's in the Bible's back there in the smoking section of the church.
It's Book of Jobs 129:35. All right.
At the Family Dollar.
At the Family Dollar. And it said, be honest in all you do. For when they ask you for the items, you give them the itemized bill because you never know they might be donating to the church and God's will be done. Because I'm done.
Oh, wrong button. I knew you were in way too high of an octave to go there, so I was like, he's going to choke himself. I could hear your throat. There was no way I was going to egg you on to finish that because you were going to choke yourself.
I was dying
you
already.
You were way too high of an octave for that. I agree with you. I'm playing devil's advocate as well. Mm-hmm. I honestly believe that if this church was operating in a certain stance, they probably should have had some incidental insurance in place, especially when there being kids involved. You want to protect yourself because kids are going to mess stuff up. They always do. And the church should have had some type of incremental insurance. And whatever this scout troop is, if they were paying to be in the church or to rent the facilities, the church should have rolled that cost of that incidental insurance over into, so they could have went to the father after he says, I'll pay for the damages that my hellion little bitch of a daughter created. Mm-hmm. And the church could have said, don't worry about it. Thank you for taking ownership, knowing that they had insurance already rolled into the cost of the rental. We don't know those specific details, but that's just smart business. You want, if you're going to have a third party utilizing your facility, you want, just like when you rent your house out, you can have the renter have renter's insurance, but you still want to have some insurance on your renter.
Exactly.
You know,
also
that's what I'm thinking the church should have had, but we don't know if that's the details or not.
We don't. But also what the church should have done also is once they got that itemized bill, they should have had a little mini contract drawn up that says, hey, I, so-and-so, father of the Hellscalian woman, will pay this amount, and then give him and have it copied, and you have a copy, the church has a copy, and they have a copy of the father has a copy of the contract and the itemized bill, so that if they really were that hard up for the money, because it sounds like they're hard up for the money because they're hounding them and threatening them to even charge them more money, they could have took them to court and got this resolved in civil court way quicker. And who's going to rule against the court? Or against the church? Not many people do.
No,
I mean they do it, but not many people do.
But DJ. Look at the amount that they're billing the father. What does that $500 amount sound like maybe a deductible. Is the church possibly charging the father the deductible
for their
insurance, for their incidental insurance, and he's paying because that's just, I mean, we've been focusing on the reason, or focusing on how they came to that amount, and we don't know. But maybe they're just paying him. Maybe they're trying to get him to pay the deductible, and the church is just being shady. Slim, it's not ships. They're
ship's lady. Oh, who's that? Oh, that's just my ship's lady.
Well, the real ship's lady, please stand up. Please stand up. No, maybe the church is being the real Slim Shady. That's how the joke was supposed to go, folks. The church is being the real Slim Shady, just trying to get home, dude, to pay the deductible.
That's exactly what they're doing. Honestly, actually, you know what? I think that's exactly what they're doing, because I believe as a church, you're supposed to have insurance.
You have to.
And if you let anyone use your facility, you're supposed to have incidental insurance.
You have to. 100%.
And you can't be insured as a church, lending your church out without that incidental insurance.
100%.
So they are 100% charging him
for the
deductible.
Because that amount is just right up there. And here's probably why they're hiding it. They're probably hiding it because the church is supposed to pay the $500 deductible, and maybe they can't roll that over to something. But he he took accountability for the situation.
Yeah, they're making them pay that because they've already paid the deductible, because they had to pay the deductible. They got it all fixed and everything. But they're like, yo, we about to get extra $550 into our account.
We finna get them non-expired communion wafers. We about to get those pews with the rims on them that spin when we stop preaching. The words stop going, but the rims keep spinning. The words stop going, but the rims keep spinning. The words stop going,
but the rims keep spinning.
That's exactly what's going on at this church. This is the Little D Hood Church of God in Christ, bait and tackle, oil change Baptist Municipal Church.
They got pizza in the back too.
They all the time, and they gonna have a fish fry on the third Friday of every month in the fellowship hall. But don't try to use the bathroom, because Brother Johnson's little bitch of a daughter just clogged them all up. So we sorry. So make sure somebody tells Sister Watermelon to wear an extra diaper when she come to the fish fry, because she's not gonna be able to take a church.
I'm done with you. She's not
going to be able to take a church poopy.
Church poopy.
For at least 3 weeks. Until we...
You're so dumb, bro. You're so dumb.
Okay. She's not going to be able to take a church poopy until we get that $500. I cracked myself up right now because I'm slowly going insane. So make sure y'all put that on a poster and down at the bottom. No church poopies at the fish fry on Friday.
AK off the AK-47 off the Facebook says she can't take her holy S.
That's a good one, AK-47. Yeah, she ain't taking. Put that on the fly. Matter of fact, print it in a bulletin for next Sunday. That due to the damage caused by this 8-year-old little bitch, there will be no church poopies until Brother Charles pays that $500.
No, you're not saying it right.
What is it? How am I supposed to say?
So for us giving honor to God and First Lady and the pastor of this church, we got a few announcements.
Everyone's.
Due to unforeseen circumstances with the hellion bitch, and Brother Charles not playing the $500.
He said he was gonna have it on the 1st. He said he was gonna have it on the 1st.
He said the 1st is the 15th right now. We gonna need that money, but until further notice, you will not be able to take your church poopies.
No church poopies.
No church poopies. If you do find yourself needing to use the facilities.
Oh, wait, hold on. How does the choir feel about no church poopies? Oh, they are not happy about that.
I understand. If you do, however, need to use the facilities, the facilities, there is a Domino's Pizza just 2 blocks over.
But you gotta buy a pizza.
And they already told us that if you buy pizza for fellowship every Thursday and bring it to the fellowship hall, they will let you use their facilities. Also, you don't need to buy the whole pizza. You can buy it by the slice.
Who is on that organ? What's going on?
They're killing it. And the Burger King said that they will give out free drinks with their poopies, so you can use their facilities as well.
Nothing like a Burger King church poopy on a Sunday afternoon to get your week started. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take a quick break right here. Moral of the story: control your little bitchy 8-year-olds. That's why they got them little backpacks with the string tied to them, so you can wrangle them little bitches back in, and they don't be blowing up nobody's church toilets. Cause Sister Azel gotta take her church poopy when it's a fish fry on the 3rd Friday of every month in the fellowship hall. You see, she got those swollen ankles. You know she gotta take it. Church poopy. That's why her ankles is swollen, because she can't take her church poopy.
My question is, why they gotta mess up the handicap style? They know her foot don't act right.
I can do 10 more minutes on church poopy because I'm an infant. All right, we're up on a break, right? I think so.
Yeah,
we're past the break.
Past it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back on FatGuyRadioShow.com. Oh, Jesus, I wasn't even ready. We'll go. Don't worry. Church poopy, ladies and gentlemen. And don't forget about the fish fry on 3rd Friday of every month. Every plate, Family Dollar prices. We'll be right back. Give me an S.
S.
Give me a P.
P.
Give me an O.
O.
Give me a T.
T.
Give me an I.
I.
Give me a Phi.
Phi.
What does that spell?
Spotify.
Spotify. And guess who's on Spotify?
Joe Rogan.
I am.
Oh, Fat Guy.
Fat Guy Radio Show's on Spotify.
How much money did we get? The 200 million?
Man, we haven't even crested 200 people. We need to tell people about the fact that Fat Guy Radio Show is on the Spotify app.
Can we watch for free?
No, you can't really see the show on Spotify, but you can hear the show on Spotify. And what's so cool about the Spotify app, it's built into some cars, into the in-dash navigation system. It has Spotify, so people can hear us when they're out on the road, when they're taking their road trips, when they're driving their family around the city. Fat Guy Radio Show is on Spotify, so all you got to do is go to Spotify and look for Fat Guy Radio Show and add us to your favorites.
That sounds fancy. I'm going to go right now and add us to our favorites.
You ain't got Spotify.
I do, though. Somebody got to listen to Joe Rogan.
This isn't a Joe Rogan ad. This is Fat Guy Radio Show, DA.
Why do you keep talking about Joe Rogan? This is about Fat Guy Radio Show.
Give me an S.
S.
Give me a P.
P.
Give me an O.
O.
Give me a T.
T.
Give me a Phi.
Phi.
What's that spell?
You missed the I, but Spotify.
Add us to your favorites on Spotify. That Guy Radio Show is on Spotify.
Yay!
We are sorry, so sorry, very sorry. We'll never do it again.
And now, back to Fat Guy Radio Show on the BDB Radio Network, featuring Corey Blaze.
Unmute your mic, Corey. Welcome back to the show, everybody. Thank you for joining us on our live stream. If you're just joining us, I'm your host, Corey Blaze. That's Daniel D.T. Taylor right there.
What's good?
And I didn't even notice my little bro is in the Facebook live chat. Love you, little man. Miss you, too. Hey, Lil D, I'm coming by this weekend. I don't give a damn. I'm coming by. All right, welcome back to the show, everybody, everywhere. Okay, listen, I got a couple of things that I want to get to. I mentioned this last week, and we didn't get to it because I didn't have the sound bed. But, ladies and gentlemen, in the state of Arizona, did you know that there is a place where you can watch bats? It's called the Arizona Bat Cave. And it's located like near 44th Street and Camelback, like just west of the Phoenix Country Day School soccer field. And it's literally like a rain runoff canal that they call the Bat Cave. Have you heard of this place at all?
No. Does it have a waterfall?
It does not have a waterfall.
Okay, then no. It's not the place I'm thinking of.
No, it doesn't have a waterfall, and no, that's not where they reveal who Robin's gonna be. Why do you have to bring up Batman Returns? Or was it The Dark Knight? Which one was the waterfall cave in?
Batman Returns.
And that waterfall was in what?
The Batcave.
So you can literally go and watch these little bats fly out of this cave at a certain period every evening during certain months of the year. And it's like a spectacle, and people, the residents in there, because that 44th Street and Camelback area is close to Snubsdale. So you know that those people are probably bitching and moaning, so they tell you to, be courteous of the residents in the area. It's literally people lining up to go and see bats fly out of a hole. But it happens, these bats took up resident there. Now, here's the thing. Here's my question. I understand how bats are important to the ecosystem, and they're in this bat cave. But this bat cave is a runoff of rainwater. It's a drainage, a great big old huge drainage of water. When you have a large colony of bats in their little bat cave, what comes from a bat?
Guano.
The bat guano. And if they're in a place where the bat guano falls to the floor, and then when the rains come, the rains rush into that bat cave, what happens to the bat guano?
It gets runny into the water?
It goes into the water. It gets washed away by the water. And where does that water collect?
At the water treatment plant?
We're drinking bat boo-boo water.
No, we're not, because that's why it goes through a treatment plant.
After that bat S water comes out of that bat cave, we're drinking it.
No.
We drink rainwater though, right? Or they're pumping it into Lake Tahoe. No, they're not doing that because that's dried up. That watery bat boo-boo is going. I'm such an infant. I can't. That watery, runny, explosive bat boo-boo is going somewhere when it's getting washed out of that bat cave.
That watery bat boo-boo is going somewhere.
I'm such a child.
It doesn't.
I'm sorry.
It doesn't mean we're drinking it.
We're drinking that guano water.
No. Guano water.
We're drinking that bat.
Is that what they put in guava juice?
That's what it is. You always wonder what those little floaty things are in palm juice. That's what it is. It's bat guano from the bat cave in East Phoenix.
Is that how they make boba tea? It's not really tapioca pudding. It's guano at the bottom.
Everybody always wanted to know what those little floating bubbles are in there. It's bat guano from the bat cave in West Phoenix.
In West Phoenix, born and raised.
I'm sorry, in East Phoenix.
In the guano was where I spent most of my days.
Because East Phoenix is where they produce the best bat boo-boo water.
Best Bat Boo Boo.
The best Bat Boo Boo water. I'm telling you, dude, people are. I want to go see him. Is that stupid of me? I want to. I want to go see the Bat Cave.
It looks like it might be fun.
I mean, you literally are just sitting there watching, and bats aren't any threat to humans unless they bite you and then you become a vampire. But that's not a big issue.
No.
I don't think these bats bite. I think these bats just boo-boo in our water, and then
they don't boo-boo.
They sell it to us, and they call it boba.
Boba Bat Boo Boo.
It's boba Bat Boo Boo drinks.
Boba Bat Boo Boo drinks. Boba. How you spell bat?
I don't know. B 1 2 3 bat. I would go and see this. I think Lil D and I should go and hold hands as brothers.
We're brothers
and watch
we're happy and we're
these
singing and we're
vampire babies fly out of that bat cave.
Vampire bats.
We can go watch the vampire babies fly out of the bat cave, and I think it would be a lovely evening.
I can see that. I can see that.
You want to go? You down to go see the vampire babies?
Yeah, I'll be down. I'll be down for that.
Oh yeah, let's go ahead and make those plans, and we'll cancel on. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, there's a Batman cave in
you learned my MO.
in Phoenix, right in the heart of the Valley of the Sun. If you do decide to go and see the Bat Cave, please make sure that you're responsible and courteous of the residents. They are not as it's Scottsdale.
Please be responsible and curtains.
And whatever you do, don't let your 8-year-old clog up none of their toilets, because you won't be able to take your church boo-boo on Fish Fry Friday.
You won't, but what you can do is you can let your little Jezebel take a dump next to the bat guano and it'll mix in, and then you'll get a bat guano boba tea and Jezebel jizz.
Okay, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break.
Butt jizz.
Here. Okay, I don't know if we can say that twice.
Butt juice.
We're going to take a quick break right here, ladies and gentlemen. On the other side of this, more fun and more thrills on FatGuyRadioShow.com. We'll be right back after this. I don't know if we can leave that in or not. You know what? No one listens. We're going to leave that in.
Ready to make it burn? Time for Fat Guy Radio Show Afterburn.
That's where I am at this point. I don't want any more of the scammer OnlyFans.
Yeah.
I'm tired of that. I want people that are going to come to me knowing damn well that I disgust them infinitely, to pretty much say, I need some cash. I'm going to the fat ass. I'm going to be grossed out for 10 to 15 minutes. I'm going to get my cash. I'm going to go shower myself, and I'm going to forget that it ever happened until I need more cash. Repeat customers get bonuses. That's the new thing too. If you are a Sugar Daddy Blaze VIP card holder, you get bonuses.
You said repeat customers get bonuses. If you can put up with this more than once, you deserve an extra little pay bump.
Yeah, you get bonuses. If you are a repeat customer and Sugar Daddy gets a you get a bonus.
Okay.
Afterburn. They're wacky, they're zany. Wacky and zany. It's another wacky and zany show.
Where did you get that muffin? Muffin button. I didn't install a muffin button. And where did I get this muffin?
This is Fat Guy Radio Show with Corey Blaze on FatGuyRadioShow.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, this portion of the show is brought to you by our bonus show, Afterburn. 'Tis the season for bad words and off-colored antics. Excuse me. Afterburn at FatGuyRadioShow.com is our monthly bonus show where we literally take every rule of radio and throw it into the deepest part of Tempe Town Lake. And it drowns because the Tempe police don't save it, but we still throw it in there. Some of the things I'd love to discuss with you here, like becoming a sugar daddy. I just can't. Well, I just can't. There are things I'd love to share with you here. I just can't because I just can't. That's all the reason we have Afterburn. That, and it keeps the lights on. Start your subscription today. Gain access to behind the scenes and phlegm in my throat through the show's history, and get to know us on a level that would make our grandparents throw the boiling oil of crackle on our faces. Join Afterburn today at FatGuyRadioShow.com/Afterburn, starting at just $3 a month. Join us at Family Dollar Afterburn for just $3, cheaper than a gallon of gas. Afterburn at FatGuyRadioShow.com/Afterburn, and we thank you. All right. 2 quick things.
Yep.
Dealer's choice.
Okay.
100 erections or Burger King embraces bagels.
Oh, this is tough because now I'm kind of curious about what you possibly have with 100 erections, but I just ate Burger King today and I kind of want to know what the bagel thing is. 100 bagels?
That wasn't an option.
All right, bagels.
Okay. Man gets 100 erections a day and his wife claims she gets no rest. Literally from South Wales News Service on Wednesday revealed that partner Lucas Martins of 39 gets automatically aroused every time he lays eyes on his girlfriend, Vicky Brown, 31. And the British woman says she struggles to lead a normal life because her boyfriend experiences 100 erections per day. He claims that it's because of the fact that he is so immensely aroused by his girl of 2 years. They've been together for 2 years, that anytime she comes near him, he gets an erection. She stated that says we can be standing in the kitchen having an everyday conversation about what we're gonna do. Should we go for a run tomorrow or whatever? And he will have an erection every time. And when you look at the picture of this lady, she looks like the picture just screams, "Please stop having sex with me." Look at this lady's eyes. Doesn't that just say, "Please stop having sex with me"?
He would be black.
Please stop screwing my brains out. Now, do you think that they're actually having intercourse with every erection? Or is he just becoming erect and she's walking away from him?
I don't know. She has to be walking away from him at some point.
I mean, no one can have sex 100 times a day.
Because just because you get one doesn't mean you have to do anything about it. Like, it'll go away.
They took him to a doctor because they thought it was a medical issue. The doctors found no medical reason to why he becomes erect other than it being the sexual attraction to his girlfriend. He's quoted by saying, "It just seems to be natural. I've got a wonderful woman next to me. She's a goddess. She only needs to look at me and speak to me, and I get hungry for it." His words, end quote.
Okay. I don't see it.
Brown and Martins first met at a supermarket during lockdown. For Martin, it was love and an erection at first sight. This dude's just a horn dog.
Yeah.
In my opinion, he's a dirty birdie horn dog.
That's it.
Honestly, is what it is, and he's just. I think it's gross. I don't think it's natural. I think he's just
It's
a
not.
dirty, nasty old dude or dirty, nasty guy that's got a hot chick, and he just has to continue to.
She's marginally hot. She's not like
From the pictures we see.
I seen hotter.
Oh, of course.
I need to see what that butt looks like. then I can really give judgment as to if he really should be having 100. If she flat as pancakes, I'm just saying he should be having 2, maybe 3 tops because he's forcing himself. That's pushing him. But if she built like the back of a 1972 Chevy Chevelle or Chevy Chevelle, then yeah.
Yeah,
I can see you have. I'm surprised you're not having 1,000 a day. But
you know what? If this was a Bitch of the Year nomination, I think she would be the bitch, because if she's annoyed by him having an erection, then she shouldn't go near him 100 times a day.
Yeah, she's causing it, and I guarantee she's not wearing any clothes when she's doing it. They're around the house butt naked all the time.
Bucket naked.
Because she knows how to get on his nerves.
Can you imagine the tease if like she gets mad at him and she just goes in and like and grazes her hand across his ear? He erects the flagpole and then she walks away.
Well, I mean, if they're in an argument, he's probably already at attention because she said that he just is that turned on by the sight of her.
I think it's weird. I think it's a little. I think it's a little out there, and I'm not challenging the source because it's from a reputable source, the New York Post.
Well, they haven't been reputable in 45 years.
Well, they were reputable 3 days ago. So when this story posted, but dude, man gets 100 erections a day, and she gets no rest. She can't. She gets no rest.
Wait, so you started the story. So they retired the Queen's robot?
Yeah, they took the batteries out. Battery went down. I think Tesla was probably planning on coming in there and rebuilding it. But
about damn time. I know that was early. That's not me saying. That's just giving you the heads up.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
So yeah, 100 erections a day. I think I may have read this guy's. I think I may have read this guy's name.
I'm mad. I wanted to hear about these bagels. Like legitimately, really. That's why I chose it. And you just wanted to do erections anyways.
I did. I wanted to do erections.
Then why give me a choice?
You know why? Because I wanted to do erections because I don't get them anymore. What?
Okay, but I still want to know about these bagels. I got to know.
I got 30 seconds left on the show.
Okay.
But then now it ruins my kicker, because my kicker was going to be that I read the guy's name wrong, and his name is actually Daniel Blaze.
All right, well then that's good. You can tell me about the bagels later.
No, because you don't listen to me.
What? They do listen. I want to hear about the bagels.
Burger King is testing a new bun that will be covered in everything bagel seasoning. And I don't know how I feel about it.
And they said to keep them away from the UK because some guy might get an erection and have 100 bagels on his thing.
Where's the kicker music? Where is the in-show closer music? Oh, it moved. It's up here. I read the guy's name wrong. It says his name in the UK was Daniel Blaze. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my apologies to Justin Bieber. We just plumb ran out of time. Let me quickly remind you, as I talk off microphone, about the Fat Guy Radio Show swag merch store. Shop through the links on any of our various social media or through fatguyradioshow.com/store. Don't forget about our monthly bonus show, Afterburn. Subscribe today at fatguyradioshow.com/afterburn. Drop us a letter, comment, or question anytime to fatguyradioshow@gmail.com or send a gift. We love surprises to Box 41506, Phoenix, Arizona 85080. Give Fat Guy Radio Show's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube pages a like and a follow. Tell everybody you know about the show. When they ask you what's it all about, tell them. They'll make you laugh or depress the hell out of you, but you won't know until you listen. For Daniel Taylor,
what's good?
Doug and Little D, I've been Corey Blaze with our show mantra, skinny people.
That's me.
Fat people already know they're fat, so stop reminding us. We're all stronger together. See you at the top. Good night.
Hello.